Say when. Okay. And now I'll just go through the cues for Strider. He's been really good. I usually ride him in a snaffle bit, but today I've just got him in a Bosal, just so he can experience different things. If you wanted to ride him in a halter, he'd go just as good as in a halter. I like riding him in these Bosals, it just stays out of the mouth, but I've ridden him about 30 times in a snaffle bit, and he would just put it straight in. Now, when you go to put the bridle on, I'll just take this off. When you go to put the bridle on him, lift his head up. But if he has his head up high, just put your fingers in between his ears like this, and like this, like a claw, and touch it until he drops his head down. No, he still no, down. There. As soon as he drops his head down, no, wrong answer. Wrong answer. There. See how he dropped his head? There, good boy. Good boy. If you ever need to put the bridle on and he's throwing his head, that's what I'd do. But he's pretty good about it. Slip that on. I've got him all saddled up, but you can, I'll just take this lead rope off. I'll show you some groundwork with him. What you might want to do is, I start off with a bit of lunging, so I'm just going to point my finger out, send them around me. Before you start your ride in here, you might just want to lunge him to the left a little. Now keep your arms out. Point. All I do is I point where I want him to go, and as soon as he goes, I put my hand down. So for instance, say he stops, I point. There. As soon as he goes, I put my hand down. Now I'm going to look at his bum. There. As soon as he moves his bum around, I give him a pat. That was good. Now I'm going to point out here. Actually, what I might do is I'll back him up. So I just shake the rope, there. As soon as he backs up, I let the rope go. Now I want to point out where I want him to go, there. Very good. Just keep pointing. Good boy. Keep my hand down. Keep going. Point. Now I'm going to look at his hindquarters. See how I just looked at them and he comes up, give him a pat. So that's about what you want to do for your groundwork. I might move his shoulders over, so I'll get my hands like this and I'll just move him. See how he's stepping in front, like there, 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 there. No. What I done there is I just backed him up because he kind of walked out of it. So that's pretty good. I moved his front end, and all I do is I just move my hands like that towards his head and neck. Now if you want to move their bum, I'm just going to look at it. See how, no. Just looking at his bum, looking at his bum. As soon as I pat him. I might come back here and I'll pat his bum. And I step up to the side and I look. Yeah, that's good. Give him a pat. If you just look at the bum all the time, they get freaked out. So you look at the bum, step out, look at it. Good. Give him a pat and then come back and pat the bum. So that's all about you want to do for groundwork. Again, to back him up, you just want to wiggle the rope just lightly. See how light he is? Yeah, that's good. Now lead him up. Okay, now I'll get on and I'll show you the riding cues. I'll just straighten this up. Okay, when you come on this side, Annie. Okay, when you go to get up on him in here, you want to make sure that he's standing still. So I'm going to put my foot in and I'm going to say stand. I'm going to jump up to see if he's going to move. If he was to move, I'll take my foot out, but he's not. I'm going to say stand, get up here, put my foot in. Now, he shouldn't go anywhere. I haven't asked him to go anywhere, so he shouldn't go anywhere. If he was to go somewhere, just pick up on one rein. Now, the first thing I've been doing with him is I've been flexing him from side to side. See how what I'm doing here? Slide my finger down. There. As soon as he comes around and touches your leg, or your toe, or any part of your leg, or your stirrup, like that, and like, if he goes to spin, you just stay with him there until he stands still. Give him a little pat. That's pretty good. So we'll get, no. If he goes to move off, you just grab one rein in there, like so. He should just stand there. Now, when I want to go, my go button, my accelerator, is my legs. My legs are going to come in on his stomach and they're just going to gently squeeze. Keyword gently. When I gently, if I haven't squeezed, he should stand still. See how he's creeping like this? One rein him. No. There. That's his punishment. No, if he walks off without you asking him, you just bend his head around and then let his head go. If I've got, no, if I haven't asked him to move off, then he needs to stand still. Every time he goes to do that, I'm going to bump his head around there. Now, there. As soon as he stands still, relaxes, it's going to be good. Now, to get him to move, no, bend his head around. No, he wants to move again. He shouldn't move until you tell him to go. See how he's standing still now? See how I'm moving? No. I baited him to move off and he kind of failed the test. Bait him, good, he stood still. Bait him to move off, good, he stood still. Now when I want him to go forward, my accelerator button, no, is I'm going to gently squeeze him. No, he still wants to move, so I'm just going to stay with it. You've got to be patient, because eventually, he's going to learn some patience. Okay, now when I want to go, just stay with him. He might start pouring. Nothing's the right answer until he stands still. Okay, now I'm going to gently just close my legs on him when I do want to go. So I'm going to, there, take them off. I just touched them. Now all I'm doing now is I'm just riding him. As soon as you take your legs off, that's the speed that he should stay at. If he wants to go any faster, you just pick up on the reins gently. Say for instance, I'll make him go faster, I'll put my legs on. See how he sped up? I pick up on the rein. There, he slowed down. But don't hang on his reins. Keep a nice loose rein like me. When you want to stop, sit, put your feet out and sit back. Good. To back up, roll your shoulders back in the air and pick up on the reins and pick up just gently. See how he's backing up? Just gently, 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 then let go. No. There. No. If he keeps moving off, go back to this one rein deal. There, good boy. He needs to learn patience, no. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait him to walk off, and I encourage you to do this. Is you kind of dare him to walk off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and bait him and try and make him walk off without me asking him. So I'm going to do this, and when he stands still, I pat him. I'm going to do this with my legs. No, he failed the test. I'll just reprimand him, give him a pat. Bait him, good, he stood still. Bait him, he stood still. Now I'm going to close my legs, watch this. There, see how he walked off? That's exactly what you want. Now to steer him, it's the same as any old horse. You're going to look left, pick up on the left rein. Pick up on the left rein, there. Now to go right, look right, pick up on the right rein. Go left, pick up on the left rein. Just bump him a bit. Now when we're going to stop, I'm going to sit down in my saddle and put my feet forward. There, as soon as he stands still, I pat him. No, he wants it. There, good.